Hi everyone, my name is Flora, and today I'm going to take a time to talk about the month of May and its importance. We all know it as a Mother's Day month. We all know it as the month of rebirth. We all know it. Those of us who are Catholic knows it as the month of Mary, and the French knows it as Le Mois de Muguet. Et maintenant, I don't know if you guys knew that it was also slated to be Mental Health Awareness Month. It wasn't always called like that. Initially, in 1949, when they started, it was called Mental Health Month. Then that has been changed to Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm taking the time to talk about it because I think it's very important that we become aware of it, not only because it's the month, but because it is very important that we discuss it. It has been said that 1 out of every 5 American has some sort of mental health issue, whether it be depression, whether it be schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. So it's really also a time where awareness is brought on suicide and the help that are available. Many people commit suicide because they do have a health issue, a mental health issue that brings them to that, but stress and other thing causes that as well. So I'm going to take a short little time to talk about it, its importance, and why we really should focus, really should think, should look around and be aware that this is the month of mental health, because mental health awareness, because too many people are walking around undiagnosed or diagnosed and not making the steps or getting the help that they need. There should not be any stigma around mental health. We take our cars to the garage to get an oil change. We take, when we have a headache or a stomach ache and it lasts, we take ourselves to the doctor. It's the same thing. I know there are lots of stigma around it, especially in the Caribbean communities, but we need to do away with that because too many of our people are suffering and not getting the help they need and the help that exists. But also, too many of us are dying from this. Too many families are living unhappily, living on the edge because of this. So, what is mental health? What is a mental health awareness? Again, it's a time to reflect on the mental health issues, to remind others that there are help out there, to maybe suggest to someone or take yourself if you feel that you may need help to get help. Mental health issues, if I can be permitted to use that word, comes in varying forms and varying degrees. If you have depression and it's lasting long and it's stopping you from running your day-to-day activities, speak to your primary care doctor. If you have if you're having sudden mood changes and if you're having sudden mood changes and you're unable to sleep, you have insomnia for a long period of time, that could also be because of depression or because of other health issues. So please get that checked when you speak, and speak candidly to your doctors. When you go for your visit, your well check visit, or when you're sick, they ask you, are you sleeping? Are you eating? Are there things that have changed? Be honest. They can only help you and get you the help that is out there if you tell them the truth. So do tell them what your symptoms are, what you're feeling, so that they can truly help you. The other thing that I'd like to say about mental health is that it doesn't make the person any less functional, any less of a person, or make them any less able to function. It does not prevent them from doing things. But there are times when we let go so much that it can't get to that. So please do get the help. Again, it's a month. It's a mental health awareness month, which also is part of suicide prevention and all of those that are associated with mental health. So I urge you guys to get the help. Mental health shows up in many, many, many ways. You may have somebody in your home that is irritable, that is difficult to deal with, that some of them know that they're sick and refuse to take their medication. Some of them just are unable to. So get them to be watched. We shouldn't be living with people who are not getting themselves the help that they need. We need to urge them to do so. And if we're amongst those people, we need to get the help that we need, because it does make those around us uncomfortable. It does bother those around us, just like any other issue. But it's something that can, for the most part, it can be fixed, it can be treated. So do go ahead and get the help you need. You will find suicide hotlines very easily. You will find people that you can talk to very easily, and language shouldn't be a barrier, because now they have translators, they have interpreters, they have people that can help you to get that done. So please, I urge you, in this month of May, as we're getting ready to celebrate mothers, as we're getting ready to enjoy spring, as we move towards summer, please get yourself checked. Please be honest with your doctor. And when they prescribe a medication, take it. If it causes any issues, speak to your doctor. They can adjust it, they can change it, but do not just get off of it until advised by your doctor. There are many, many methods that can help us cope with stress, so that we don't get to a point where we fall into a deep depression, or when we're starting to be depressed. There are a lot of things we can do to help ourselves, such as meditation, such as yoga, such as some people exercising help. Whatever it is that works for you, do that. And if you have a child in the home, please take a look and see at what they do. Please take a look at them, see their behaviors, see if maybe it's something you should be concerned about, if maybe you should get them some help. They don't need to live that way. If you have an adult, whether it's an older adult, a grandparent, a mother that's in her ages, that has mental health issues, or that you think may have a mental health issue, mention it to their doctor. Have them get help. I know too many people that are walking around miserable, making other people around them miserable, because they refuse to use their medication, because they refuse to get the help, because they refuse to work towards getting better. So please, all of you, this is again the month of May. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Let us each do our part. I speak to my therapist when I need. You need to do the same. If you're on medication, again, to me that's very, very important. Do not get off of it until your doctor advises you to. Please, let's be authentic. Let's be good to each other. Part of our responsibility as adults is doing what we need to get better, so we're not infringing on other people's happiness, because a lot of us are. Part of being responsible is being able to realize something is not right, something is different. Let me get the help. At least speak to someone. Again, part of being a responsible adult is getting help that's out there when we need it, and it's not being afraid or hiding because we're afraid of somebody might think. That's not being responsible. That's not being an adult. So let's do our part, so this world can be a much better place. Again, as I always say, remember that love is our biggest weapon, and love is our greatest tool. So please enjoy the month of May. Enjoy all the blessings that come with this month, all the rebirth, all the renewals, and why not change and get a rebirth of some sorts with ourselves, with our minds, and get well. I hope you guys have a wonderful month of May. And again, share this, speak to others about mental health. If you think somebody needs help, reach out. Let them know you're there. Let them know there are help out there, and help them get to it. Happy month of May.